check, 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 check.
chance. Shut up and dance. Shut up and dance. Shut up and dance. Just shut up and dance. Go!
like us.
6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is fine.
9 is fine. Goblin, can you hear us? Hey, Goblin, can you hear us?
I don't think he can.
I wonder if we're talking to the Twitcher tube.
Twitcher
I
too.
think we are.
Super Twitches verse.
What? That's so loud.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. Maybe they can turn that down a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, we heard that.
Or maybe turn us up.
Old Goblin heard that. Look at him move when we say
Ready?
stuff. All right, my Goblin, you're my new favorite.
You ask and thou shalt deliver.
You shall receive.
Oh, I
Yeah.
do occasionally love receiving.
Yes, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Hey, this is a family-friendly program,
Hey,
Buster,
I
so-
love receiving
Typically.
gifts,
Oh, yes.
flowers,
Okay.
um,
Compliments?
compliments. Yeah.
You know what? We never do this, but we should introduce ourselves.
Hi. This is Baby Buster,
And I'm Mayhem.
and together we're
Something.
something.
We are something. We're going to be announcing tonight the first game. We have the Royal Queens against the Deadly Sirens. This is for the third place championship for the Women's Fountain City Roller Derby, so that's exciting.
It's going to be a really close game because it looks like Purple also has
1,
9,
2, 3,
10. They
4,
might have
5,
10.
7, 8. Nine against nine.
Apparently, I don't have the thing that,
Well, be better, Buster.
it's hard to be better when you're around.
You know, we're going to try something different tonight. We're going to focus just on you all out here in the Twitterverse.
Oh,
yes,
yes.
right.
Oh, not me.
No,
The
them.
people out there.
All 7 of our listeners, you're welcome. We're going to focus directly on you. I think part of our charm was being wasted by having to announce to the actual audience.
I'm thrilled that we get to have one group to focus on, not 100.
Yeah, I think you're really going to enjoy our focused attention.
I hope so. And if we fall short, we'll put up a poll and you can let us know. Oh! She tried to do something fancy there.
I know. Did you catch that, Twitterverse? It's going to be a great game. It's going to. I know. And I don't know if you can hear out on site. We have Aaron Grievances, who's announcing to the fans
House
today. Yeah,
Yes,
which is great.
the House announcer. Yeah, he is full of energy. He's wearing his old school dead girl
derby situation.
derby.
Yeah.
Would that be a sport coat?
Yeah, I think it is. as well.
A linen sport coat, I think
Yeah.
is what's happening.
It is. It's really nice.
I do not own a linen sport coat.
I do.
Oh, well, you know what? I would expect nothing less from you.
I'm fancy.
Applause. How many of you are first-time roller derby attendees?
Me.
Me,
I'm first timer.
We are first time.
We're
here.
first timers.
First time.
Roller line, and I know some of you aren't.
We're not first time attendees. I'm sorry to say.
I feel like we might have been the first ones here ever. That's how old we are.
We are kind of old, yeah. But thank goodness Dong is
So
around.
what we're
Makes
going
us
to
feel
do
young.
for you is
Real spring
we're gonna
chickens
hit you
lined up
with
next
Yeah.
to her.
a little bit of rules and a couple of demo jams.
Now they're going to do a
It's gonna
demo
be a
jam
little bit
here.
More fast-paced as the night goes on.
In case
Things are
you've
gonna
never
change.
seen roller
But
derby.
here's the general gist of
The
roller
jammers
derby.
who can score points have stars on their helmets.
You know what, Buster? I'm going to guess whoever's watching this has probably seen roller derby. You think somebody just like stumbles upon this and is like, oh, I want to watch this?
I mean, maybe.
You think?
Yeah. If we could see the YouTube
You've got
Twitcher
your
verse, maybe someone's raising their hand.
Maybe. Raise your hand.
Raise your
Twitterverse.
hand if you've never seen roller derby before. And if you are, by the way, we cannot see you.
Maybe Goblin can though.
Maybe Goblin can.
But he's not even listening to us right now, so
Well,
we're in trouble.
I honestly probably no one is listening.
Yeah, that's
All skaters start off
Maybe
at one
Noogies?
time.
Noogies might be, unless we see her face here, which I haven't seen it yet.
Through the pack,
Maybe Keith.
staying inbounds.
Keith, yes,
Might
but maybe
be
he's
that.
not tuning in till Jamalama Ding Dong's
Oh, yeah.
on the track.
Aaron is his name, right?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Necrosis, I
Yes,
think is
Mr.
what we
Necrosis
should
could be
call
watching.
him. Could be watching. Yes.
And
you just
every
don't know.
opposing player that they pass while inbounds, they're going to get a point.
You know, I thought we were supposed to see a Pippi strong blocking
Now,
reffing tonight.
Well, I think she's roughing our
Do
game.
we? Oh, okay. Because I don't see her on skates.
I don't either, but I think she's roughing our game.
Unless she's hiding, which is
up here,
possible.
Which we're going to show you right off.
That is fair.
You might see some skaters with mustaches on. It is because tonight is Roller Mania themed.
Right.
In that case,
I'm still not sure what exactly
Oh,
that means.
it's WrestleMania.
Oh, WrestleMania!
Duh,
Oh,
yeah.
man. Well, listen,
and then
I'm not always quick on the uptake.
It's okay.
Like, this is literally taking me a week for
Right.
someone to tell me
Right. Well, I just told you.
what was
so thank God.
happening.
Thank God.
Thank God I
I'm here.
have you.
and call off the jam. Now, what you saw was the pivot got in front of the lead scorer, the
Do you
lead
think
jammer.
he's
you
going to
can
be
have a
talking
lead.
the entire time right next to us?
You know, I'm not sure.
Lead is
It is a little distracting.
Just a tiny bit.
Just tiny bit.
and it's going to get fun, it's going to get fast, and it's going to happen.
All right, first jam is off. We've got T-Bone Trina jamming for the Pains in the purple.
And Rampage in the teal,
Teal.
for
And
Deadly
it's going to
Sirens.
be
Yeah,
the Royal
and
Pains breaking out.
It looks
with
like we
lead
have
scorer.
Daddy Longlegs as pivot breaking for the Sirens.
Yep.
Sirens
Just right
have gotten
behind it,
out
too.
with a pivot
This is going to
turn.
be a real close one. Daddy
not sure.
Longlegs might have gotten one. Did
Yep.
she?
And
She
you
did.
got
Yeah. Oh, she got two.
scorer on scorer action as they enter the back
Oh,
of the
shoot.
pack. Referees are taking care.
That,
watching what
my
happens.
friend,
It looks
was
like
unexpected.
It was. I do
pulled in
love.
2 bullets on the first jam.
I do love when the pivot comes around and gets it, sneaks in a couple points. Nothing makes me happier than that.
Those sneaky little
Yeah,
pivots.
that's right. We got Bomb Pop up for Deadly Sirens and,
and
Mayhem.
Maven Mayhem.
Your scores, Bob Pop
I love that girl.
Yeah.
Maven's gonna sit back here and just, Rampage, who just jammed,
in the last one into
is
the
giving her
block
some
position.
trouble in the
Love
back
that.
there. Oh,
Love
looks like
that,
Bomb Pop
Rampage.
might try and take advantage of that. Oh, and there's a
Pile up
four
of teal.
teal pile up in the back.
Looked like they were taken by their own skaters.
So maybe we're going to get somebody else.
So Bambi cannot become active. She's the pivot for the Sirens right now,
Takes advantage of a lot of
as she
skaters
was
down the
farther than 10 feet out of the pack.
Yep. But Bomb Pop gets out.
Pains blockers.
She is out, but I have a feeling she's probably not going to get
Pop now active.
any points here.
Well, not if Mayhem gets through and calls it. But right now, she
Has
doesn't
she
have
passed
one. I don't
anyone?
think. I don't think so.
I think
one now.
I think she has one, so she can call it. There we go.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Bomb Pop was
Reminder,
close.
you got to get 1 point at least. So, David Mayhem looking to try to find more points. Get it under
We've
the
got
seam.
Beck and Call
Unable to do
in
so.
purple
Had to
for
call
the
this
Pains
off.
as a pivot up front
2-2.
against
Jaegerin.
Jaegerin.
Yes, I have not seen Jaegerin with that
so
stripe on.
good. You know what? She looks good in the stripe.
I know. Working the stripe.
I
Way
hope
to go,
we get to
Jaegerin.
see more of this
Yeah,
tonight.
love it. Jaegerin, relatively new skater. Could be your
She
second
is.
year,
I
perhaps.
think second year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great kid.
Fresh jam. Let's move along.
Oh,
It's gonna
look
be
at this.
Daddy
Longlegs.
Longlegs
We didn't even
jamming.
talk about the jammers.
Oh my gosh, we didn't. But we've
And
got
T-Bone
T-Bone
are
Trina
going to
against
be your
Daddy Longlegs
Yeah.
again, and Daddy's out. Let's
Daddy
see.
Longlegs comes around the
Now
inside.
Call is
Lead
gonna.
scorer. Daddy Longlegs.
And Beck got 3.
So 3. That was
4 and 3.
Or was it 3 and 3? I think it was 3 and 3.
I think
Purple.
Actually,
Oh, did
both
they?
of them are going to pull in some points. 3-3
It's
jam.
5
We
against
got a
5.
5 tie.
pretty good jam right there. Oh, I love this. We got
Okay,
the Daddy
fans,
Long
my
Legs.
applause. Who here is here for the
Daddy
Deadly
Long
Sirens?
Legs.
Pivoting just after jamming.
Against a little trip,
Haynes
triple threat.
fans, what about y'all?
Maven jamming for the Pains and
Rampage.
Oh,
Looks
and
like little
Rampage. I love Rampage.
I know, me too.
She is
You gotta
so
love that kid.
squirrely.
She really is. Also, veteran skater, right?
So
She's
hard
been
to
around
block.
for a long time.
Yes.
You know, all the way back to like Black Snake, I think, right?
Yes, so she played
That's
Made Rules
okay.
at Black Snake, and that's
Okay.
up in St. Joe.
Yep, in
And for
St.
those
Joe.
who don't know, that's like 45 minutes north of
Yeah.
where we are now.
St. Joe.
Um,
Out as
So
your
some
lead
dedication from this
Some
kid.
dedication, yeah. She played for KCRW as well, played some WIFTDA, and now she's playing USARS.
Yeah.
She's really become the full. She's played all. She's played it all.
Yeah. Next jam, we got Back on a Stripe, and who else do we have?
We have Bambi pivoting for the Sirens. And then on the jam line, we have Bomb Pop for the Sirens in teal and T-Bone Trina again in purple. We're going to see what happens here.
Sirens grab 2.
Got Bomb Pop yelling at people. Probably strategy. We have some jammer on jammer.
I'm gonna try to extend that
Assault.
lead, but T-Bone.
And
look at
let's
the
see.
jammers kind of hanging out in back
Oh,
there.
yeah. Well, T-Bone was giving Bomb Pop some trouble.
I love that. Love a little trouble.
Yep. And then she just went. And it looks like Bambi's out
Oh,
as a point
T-Bone
scorer
so
for the
smooth
pivot.
out there on the floor.
And let's see,
coming up.
she's gonna. Oh,
Getting chased down by Bambi.
How many points we get there, Buster? Somebody holding up some fingers? I don't
I
know.
could not see the
If you can
purple
s-
fingers.
If you can see in the middle of the track, the ref with the turquoise on his head holds up the points, and the ref with the black on her head holds up points, and that's how the scorekeepers know who has what points, right?
However, it's not black; it's purple. But it's okay.
Is it
We all
purple?
know you're colorblind, so it's fine.
It really, from far away, looks
It
black.
does have a very dark hue. Yes.
Is it purple?
It's purple.
I'd like to take
yes.
a real quick moment here.
I think the lighting is really bad.
Yeah. Well, we're in a
And
skate rink.
I can't.
I don't know if you know this.
Penalty was called on Purple Jammer for shoving the skater out of the way, so then an illegal call-off was given, so she's not.
Great. Did you hear
Okay.
that? That's amazing. So it was an illegal call off. The jammer is in the penalty box.
Yep. T-bone for
Little
the
T-bone,
pains.
T-bone. And so probably with the illegal call off, there were no points given. So
That's probably why I saw 0 purple fingers.
yeah, 0 black fingers.
0 black fingers.
Penalty,
I don't-
illegal
I
call
think you are right. I think it might be a dark purple.
I think it's just a real dark purple.
Okay. Well, you've been right before.
I
once.
not not very often.
A daddy longlegs wearing that mustache like a pro.
I mean, it's almost like she's done this before.
I know. My favorite thing about this is you can't take yourself too seriously. We're playing roller derby, folks.
Well, I don't know about you, but I get a very large check after every game.
I do not. I've missed the check.
Oh, well.
Maybe that's just for good players. Because I've never gotten a check.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I've never gotten a check. I pay all my money to this sport.
I know, ridiculous.
I
But I
know.
love it.
I do too.
Nothing like hitting someone.
In addition, we got Chuck
It is one of the many loves in my life.
Yes.
50-50
Like me.
Like you
And I
and
guess your
hitting
child
people.
and
My
husband.
child and
Yeah.
husband, yes, okay. And then hitting people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we do not have any active scorers yet, as Daddy Longlegs and Maven have decided they're just going to like hold hands and hang out in the pack. Oh,
Daddy longlegs in the front.
and she may be waiting to try and
Yeah.
hold their pivot, the purple pivot, which is who's triple threat. Oh,
Oh, that was good.
that was
A smash.
a good one. But she's really coming up fast. So let's see what happens. Daddy Longlegs just has to pass one of those players.
Triple threat.
Triple threat. Got some points. Snuck
All
through
right,
there.
let's see.
Chase
Snuck through
down
there and got
Daddy
some
Long
points.
So it looks the Sirens got 3 and the Pains got 3, I think is what happened.
Pretty close game. 9-7. Royal Pains 9. Deadly Sirens 7. We got Rampage and Phoenix Fire.
Phoenix
Jam.
Fire.
Oh.
We haven't seen Phoenix.
Uh-oh. Official review for the purple.
Official timeout being called on
Johnny
the
Pocket
Pains
Rocket
side.
is very purple-fied
Yes, but I
this
like
evening,
it.
including his glasses. Did you see that? They were
I
like
do.
mirrored in purple.
Yeah, but I kind of like it, right?
Oh no, I didn't say I didn't like it.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Looking around and
Purple-fied,
wondering
but
what the heck is
fantastic.
going on.
What's the Purple People Eater
Sometimes
song?
This is actually like
One-eyed, one-horned, flying
Flying
purple,
purple eater. Yeah, that's
But
it.
tonight,
right?
Uh-huh.
for this special
Something like that.
championship night, we have got a WrestleMania theme set of games going on. All you have to do is
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I'm going to say that here's my hypothesis.
Oh, I would love to hear your
Are you ready?
hypothesis.
I think that it's Purple thinks they got more points because Tripp looked like she was all the way through by the end of the fourth whistle. Now, just to be clear, everyone, I'm not a referee, and I didn't see it. But at
She
the
was.
end, she was all
She
the way
did
through.
seem very forward.
Yes.
When
And then you know the hands up is the usual, didn't I get those points? Where are all my points?
right. Although I throw my hands up as a blocker too, so I feel like that's a general,
Yeah, I agree with that.
a
But-
general. What the heck?
Yeah, but now if you notice, the score is 9-9. It's a
Oh,
tie game. Royal Pains 9.
so maybe they awarded them 2 more points.
I think they're complaining that they didn't get 4.
Oh.
They only got 3.
And yes, because they had 6 at the beginning of this
Right.
jam.
So I think they want the 4th one.
Correct. I would also want the 4.
Yeah, I want all the points.
If I had the
yeah, just give
option.
them to me. Yeah,
Give
100%.
me
Can
them
I have
all.
them all?
All the
For sure.
points.
For sure. That's exactly what it should be. But I have to tell you, these official reviews are pretty great, but there's not a lot of winning of these official reviews.
No, typically whoever's bringing it up isn't gonna win.
Well, and that's not on the fault of the refs. It's really that, if you didn't see it, you can't say yes or no either way. You have to say, I didn't see that. So
Right.
then you can't win, right? So
Well,
if
and
all
I'm
the
not
refs aren't
sure
watching at the same
unless
time.
someone else saw
Correct.
and was counting,
Correct,
like
correct.
one of the OPRs on the outside.
Oh, you think that
Maybe
happened?
we're counting, and they could
think
be
that's
like,
going on?
"Oh, actually, I did count 4." Do I think that's happening?
Yeah.
I'm not entirely positive
Okay.
of anything that's happening out there ever.
Yeah, that's fine. We didn't talk about this, but I made you the most delicious sandwich.
Okay. Can I tell you that I've been thinking about this sandwich
Should be.
for a good 5 hours
Yeah, it's gonna be
today?
good.
And thank you for taking care of me, as
You're
you
welcome.
usually do.
You're welcome. They're putting someone in the box. So that's
Oh,
number 1.
oh, Daddy Longlegs is
She
going
might
to the
have been the one that
box.
called it off. Oh, maybe that's what
Well,
happened.
I think
is
she
that
didn't
Tripp-
pass anyone.
Well, maybe Tripp was then lead.
Yes.
And should have been calling it off, and they called it off for Daddy
I mean,
Longlegs.
that
So
also
they
could be
They might be winning this official
a
review.
real strong possibility.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Well,
The Sirens admitted to it, so
Okay.
they're
Oh.
serving the
Oh.
penalty.
Okay.
Weirdest thing ever.
Okay,
There you go.
well,
We were
Also,
finally
the penalty point stand, but they
Right.
said we're setting the box. They're
Right.
taking
So finally, we were right.
We
And
were right.
actually,
What's happening is Daddy Longlegs was like, yes, I will take the 30 seconds sitting in the penalty box so that I can get a rest.
Maybe, I don't know if you noticed, and Buster and I pointed it out earlier, but both teams are running with about 9 players, which is a little light.
Very light.
10 would be 2 full packs, which is ideal. 12 is even better, but it looks like they both have about 9, which means someone's going a lot.
I believe that is what's happening. Okay, so Siren's got 1 point in
Paying 0.
Dawn LaRoe, and Dawn LaRoe, and you can prove this. I have something of yours.
Oh,
I was
good.
wrong.
So I'm
was
good.
wrong.
So I'm always wrong about everything.
Well,
So-
remember when I told you you were right about like 3 things?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's one of them.
Yeah.
I wonder what else I'm going to be right about.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you've hit your quota for today.
Yep, that moves
From
third.
Bambi, and did
And-
she get 2?
I don't think so. I think she just got 1. But Buster,
Just the one.
how many points does it take to win a roller derby game?
It only takes 1.
That's
Mayhem
right.
Myers.
Just the 1.
Just
It's
the
just
1.
the 1. And so 1 point's 1 point, and more importantly, you stopped the jam before the other jammer came up, right? So that's the strategy, 1 by 1. This game could end and be 1 point away. It doesn't matter.
That's right. As
You're
long
the
as
winner.
you're chipping away those 1
Right.
points.
That's right.
Haynes grabbed 1 point. They are now down.
Daddy Longlegs in the
12
front
to 10,
against Triple
being the
Threat.
Deadly Sirens.
Rampage is coming in hot.
Yeah,
Oh,
per
Triple's
usual.
going to hit her out.
Max picking up a little bit of speed on the floor.
Mayhem is up front, and she is out.
I don't know why you have trouble with
Pack.
that name. 'cause
Well,
my
I
name
want to
is
say Mayhem Maven.
Oh, well, let's just
And
call
like,
her that.
my problem is
Let's just call her that.
I don't want to get it wrong. Actually, you know what? I probably call her something different every single time.
No, dude, let's do that. I don't
Okay.
think anyone
No one's gonna
will
notice?
object. Irons.
Pivots, we've got Bomb Pop and T-Bone Trina.
Love that.
I do not think Bex has jammed yet tonight. So we'll
1
see
time.
what-
I think.
Oh, 1?
Yeah,
I missed
1
it.
time.
Okay.
But
Bambi
yeah,
up there for
I
the
love Beck.
Sirens.
Fast and just so furious, right?
And the
She
push
really
on
is
And she
the
hits
destroyer.
hard.
Yeah.
She does all the things.
Destroyer of souls.
Destroyer of all
Beck and
things,
Cole
including
clearly
souls.
lead.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you know this, but Beck and Call not only plays USARs, but the other. She plays the other roller derby. Beck and
Oh.
Call spends a lot of time playing roller derby, and it shows.
Yes. Spending that much time on your skates is going to show.
Because quite frankly, time of your skates is time of your skates.
Well, they say 10,000 hours makes you an expert at something.
Yeah, I thought it was something like in soccer, 500 touches a day or something.
Oh.
Right? So that's what
Oh.
we've told our kids. Guess what? It's not working.
It's not.
My kids are not doing 500 touches a day. But that is supposed to be what it is.
So what I'm hearing is your kids are not going on to professional soccer in any capacity.
No,
Okay.
they're not. No, they're not.
fair.
Not even like indoor soccer.
Not
They're probably not
even-
even moving on to anything.
Yeah, well, they're really
that's
great
okay.
at other things.
Yeah,
so
they've got their stuff.
you can't win at everything.
Live stream
You can't.
tonight while I am here
No.
live in the ring.
We've
oh,
got.
wow, did you see that on
Yes,
the inside?
I did. That was amazing. Daddy Longlegs just skirted right up that inside
And then Triple
line.
Threat was on the outside just
Oh.
doing her thing. And they both got out almost exact the same time.
So I'm going to be interested to see here if Daddy Longlegs is just going to hold Triple Threat the whole time.
That
Do you
would be
think
my
this is
guess.
what's going to happen?
That would be my guess.
So it looks like she could call it now.
Yeah.
She's got 1. Oh, she's got 2, 3. I think she's got 3.
But I think
Trip might only have 3 too.
they did, but gosh, it looked like they got 4.
Oh, they only gave her 2. The Sirens. I was sitting right here. The pass happened. I would have given her 3.
Well, you're not a ref.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Wear the stripes. If
I mean,
you
I
wanna shout
probably
out the
should.
stuff.
You know,
I don't see you at those refing clinics, so I don't think that you should.
They wouldn't let me in.
Yeah, they don't want you there.
No.
You have to be able to count.
Which I cannot do. So,
See? Right.
point proven just now.
Right.
Rampage is
No,
snuck out
Yeah.
on the outside.
And now, see, we got Bomb Pop has got to hold some back.
cannot leave the pack yet because the pack is not with her.
Rampage shouting out ahead to her teammates.
But then it was, and maybe Bomb Pop should have gotten a blocking out of play. She was definitely 20 feet out from the pack.
Well, I actually think they were kind of stringing it along for a
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. It did look like Beck was out, and then they reabsorbed
And then
with
the-
the string
oh,
along.
okay, okay.
And you could see Beck was frustrated by saying, let
Like,
me go.
I
let me
should
go.
be able to
Yeah,
go.
but
Again,
I don't
waving
think
the
she was.
arms.
Yeah, arm
Arm
waving.
waving
Landing the
is
plane.
a clear indication that someone is not.
16
While that
Royal
happens,
Pains,
let me tell you
17
about
to the
Deadly
Sirens.
Sirens,
Yeah,
yeah.
very close game.
Very close game.
4 minutes left. We're in Jam 13.
One of
It's
our
kind of
great
exciting,
sponsors
Buster.
here,
Very exciting
This
game.
game has
Myers
moved
Brothers
so fast.
Has it?
Yes. I feel like it just started 3 minutes ago.
Okay.
Am I time warping?
I think maybe you are.
Okay.
Maybe.
Happens
Did you
sometimes.
Did you drink before you got here?
I did not.
Okay. Are you
That
sure?
I
'Cause-
remember.
Right.
But if I'm
Feels
time
like-
warping,
yeah, maybe.
who knows what I did
Right,
before
okay.
the game.
It does feel like you were a little uncertain with that answer. So.
I'm always uncertain. I think I've said this numerous
Yeah.
times today. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay. Big shout out to our refs. You know what? They show up. It's a thankless job. They get yelled at.
The
it's
yelling.
horrible. Yeah.
They get arms waved at them
Yeah.
all the time.
And that's just from us.
I know.
Right. So it's rough out there.
And they still show up with smiles, which I think
I
is
agree.
pretty great.
I agree.
Triple
threat coming
threat.
up the outside. A lot of people on the floor today.
And
no time,
oh,
triple threat
Bambi's
and
back
score lead
jamming. I lost her for a second in
Yep.
the pack, but
Bomb
Bomb pops
pops out.
out.
Right.
Jumps out with
Now
the
here,
pivot
the
turn.
strategy here would be to
got
slow
two
down.
scorers out on
Slow
the
down,
field.
Yes,
purple.
the
Get
purple should
one.
be catching
Well,
one,
yes.
which
One head off to the penalty
Call it.
box.
Oh. Oh,
They
lead
all-
change.
lead change,
Turquoise
and
gets
they-
all four.
both got all four.
They both did?
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty sure triple threat got all the way to the front.
okay.
Or maybe she didn't.
I don't know. What was the score a minute ago? I've already forgotten.
It was 16. Yeah, she got four. Triple threat got
Okay.
four as well.
Well, how exciting. How exciting is this?
I mean, it's the most exciting thing I've done today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Same. Same. Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't miss another night of Derby.
No.
Daddy Longlegs is
Are
out.
your scorers.
Beck right
and
behind her.
Bex is going to give her a good run for her money.
Yes, I was just going to say that.
You know, Daddy Longlegs, I feel like I've told this fun fact before, but her inseam is 36 inches. Folks, if you don't know what that is 3 feet.
3 feet.
3 feet.
That's like your entire height.
Yeah, she could step over me and I would not have to bend over.
That's like creepy, fantastic.
It's like when, you know, small kids can stand up in the back of minivans. It's
Yeah.
that kind of
That's-
situation.
that was a weird reference, but okay.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I think about people being able to stand up in small spaces.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That's one of the ones that come to mind. Comes top of
That's
mind.
super weird. I don't know that I've ever thought about anybody small ever standing
okay.
in any space.
Okay, how about this?
Okay.
Someone short being able to stand up in the seating area of an airplane. Most people have to duck underneath the top luggage area.
What about you, Buster?
I can stand straight up.
Oh my God.
I know.
Rampage goes down.
Oh,
Baby
triple
goes
threat
down.
went down hard. So did Rampage.
Back down.
Both jammers.
Bodies are all over the place in the last 2 minutes. of
I'm not
this
sure
half.
how many Rampage got. She was in and hit
I-
out, in and hit out.
I don't
What
know.
does it look like? 1 and 1. That's crazy.
It didn't look. It looked like Rampage
Uh,
got more than one, but
Well, again, you're not a ref.
thank goodness.
I know.
I guess if I was a ref, I'd just give everyone all the points.
Yeah, you probably would.
We'd have
May-
some really high-scoring
Yeah,
games.
maybe you need glasses.
I do have glasses.
We'll put 'em on.
Well,
This half.
they're only
Seated
.5s,
Show these skaters you love them.
and they're for up front.
Yeah. I have readers as well because
Yeah.
I'm old,
Uh-huh.
but I don't need those for the points. I don't think.
No.
Oh,
Great blocking. Good skating out on the.
So, do
on
we
the
think
flat
this will be the
track.
last jam of this half? What do we think? It's a minute, 59 seconds.
well, let's see. Yeah,
Pop, trying to
I
come
kind of do because no one's out, right?
T-Bone looking to
Yep, the
re-enter.
period countdown is at like 50 seconds, and the jam has a minute left. So, if they just string this out,
T-Bone
Could be a 0-0 jam.
could be a 0-0.
Could
Do
work
we
for everybody.
have any elite scores, Mayhem?
No, we don't. No one's out. T-Bone's coming up, but not out.
This might be a
And now
full
T-Bone's out.
90-second jam.
we've
And
got
Bomb
a
Pop's
lead
out.
scorer for the Royal Pain.
But we only have 28 seconds left.
We have, yes. So there might be one more jam if she calls it right now. Yes, there will be one more jam,
T-Bone
folks.
gets through, but
Um,
referees will have to tell us whether or not Bomb
Oh,
Pop
maybe
got
there
it.
won't be.
I don't think there will be.
Nope, I lied.
All right, we're going to take a little break, have a little halftime, get a little sandwich.
Thank you for joining us this
yeah.
first half.
We'll
we
see
hope to see you in the second half
Yeah, we'll see
to
if we
see
can come
who's
up
going to
with-
win. This game is so close, 25 to 27.
Yeah.
Go into the half.
Maybe we'll have something exciting to say.
Oh, we might.
Yeah.
Down to just two. We've got 27 Deadly Sirens, 25 Royal Pain.
see what happens. We will see what happens. Buster, you gonna join me? Or, you want me to talk by myself? That's cool.
I would be happy to join you.
Thanks for showing up.
I heard your call. I saw the mayhem call in the sky.
Well,
and
I waved my arms.
I
per
came
usual.
running.
That worked.
I came running.
Uh-huh.
Are we on? Are we on the
we
air?
We are on
Oh,
the air.
gosh.
I know. So watch your P's and Q's.
I'm not sure I have any P's and Q's.
Well, better than you're counting, I think, for sure.
That's true.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Or if I do have them, I'm not able to count them, so who knows?
Truth. I mean, this is a very close game. Got T-Bone and Rampage jamming. T-Bone.
You've got
for the
Ankle
pace.
Biter back there in the back with Brick Smish House. Smash House.
She's a
Holding
Smish House.
T-Bone, but looks like T-Bone got out and
Daddy Longlegs
Daddy
right on her
Longlegs
tail.
is out.
Coming up on the pack.
Oh, it looked like T-Bone's skate went out, but the OPR didn't see it, so.
Yeah. Rampage holding her mouth.
Right?
Didn't. Oh, he just called you out.
What?
Didn't go out. He saw
Didn't?
the whole thing.
Really?
Did not. Oh, she can't count. She can't watch.
I think the video camera needs to get better spectacles.
Buster, turns out maybe you're
I know
counting
all.
Your thing.
I know all.
I don't know.
I want to tell you that Annie Mall is in the house tonight.
What?
Yes.
Annie Mall?
I
Are you
just
joking?
Saw her. I waved my arms at her.
Oh my God, I love that. I love some Annie Mall in the house.
Yes. So everybody in the YouTube verse that's not at the game, you are missing out.
She is a celebrity.
Yes, a legend.
I see her over there.
By the way, Bambi and Triple Threat are both out of the pack, rounding for scoring some points here. And
Triple
it looks
Threat?
like Triple Threat's
All
going
four?
to get all four, and she's going to keep going.
And Bambi.
And
All
Short Stacks
four.
holding Bambi. Gave her a little nudge.
Got all four as well.
Who else is out there? Oh, Ozark Howler is out there, and Maven Mayhem are forming a wall in the front for the Pains. And
Triple threat?
and Nikki Necrosis, gosh, look, she's holding Bambi. She was like, I got her.
But Bambi
right.
got four more. It's tied. 4
I'm
and 4.
pretty sure Triple Threat is coming in for 12 points at this point. If she gets 4 here, this might be the highest scoring jam we've had.
I think
ever.
it is. I think not ever.
Okay, so maybe not super definitive in that respect.
Yeah,
Fine.
not ever.
Fine.
Buster.
I concede.
Thank God. I didn't have it in me to fight you today.
I know, we're saving it up for that pink.
Yeah.
You don't sound very committed to that either.
I mean, I'm doing it. I'm here.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, Nikki Necrosis just right on the tail. Pretty
I
good.
hate skating against her. She's always up in my
Yep.
business.
Doing the things.
Doing the things.
Yeah. It's annoying. Beck and call right after Daddy Longlegs is out. Both are in scoring position. They just got to get to the pack. And Beck is just right on her heels. Lead change. Beck and call's out
Oh,
front.
she's out. Is Bum Pop going to hold her?
Nope, she's
gonna-
out of play.
Well, they're all out of play. All 3 of them up front are out of play. Pack is in the back. And it looks like Slasher was doing a fairly decent job there, holding on to Daddy Longlegs.
Well, we got one going to the penalty box. Beck coming through her second thing. Bomb Pop giving her some trouble. Jaeger in and Bambi there to give her some trouble.
Do you feel like the Pains have decided they're going to switch up their strategy a little bit?
I do. I've seen some new stuff here.
I think they're like, if we get lead, we're just going to keep running.
Yeah, which I enjoy. I enjoy that strategy.
I do too.
Right?
If I'm not out there on the track.
Right. Well, Buster, it's going to happen to you too, I believe.
Listen, I'm just here for the fishnets and the hot pants.
And what are you wearing of those tonight?
None.
Yeah.
I know. I'm too old. I can't wear those cute things anymore.
I'm here to hit people.
I'm also here to hit people.
Oh, Rampage being called. Now she is out of play. Oh, that's the jammer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Jammer on jammer assault happening
Yeah.
here. They can be anywhere on the track.
That's right. Thank you, Buster.
Yeah,
Look,
you're
you were
welcome.
right about something.
And Triple Threat just flew by like she had wind beneath her wings.
Yep.
We've got Red Menace out front
Love it.
as the pivot for the Sirens. Is this her first time wearing the stripe?
It might be. I can't remember. I'm sorry to tell you.
I know.
Red Menace, another great skater. Couple years in, right?
Yes.
Couple 2, 3.
Yes. Enjoy skating with her.
Yeah. Great skater, great person. Absolutely.
We've got T-Bone Trina lined up with the stripe for purple.
A little bomb
Pains
pops.
and a little bomb pop.
Siren. Yep.
We've got Bambi for the Sirens jamming against Phoenix Fire. So let's see what happens
It's
here.
going to be a good jam. I can feel it already.
I just think Bambi has improved so much since she
Right?
has started her derby career.
I agree.
And she's just so nice and friendly to be on the track. She hits you, and then she smiles and is adorable.
Yeah. Well, she's really doing what we all should be doing, which is
Having fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forget that sometimes.
Yes. We're supposed to be having fun, Buster. And I am having fun.
I'm having fun with you and the rest of my Sheilas.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, lead change.
And Moose over here.
Yeah.
And Goblin. God, I do that every time.
I know.
Why aren't you hitting buttons that goes, "Arr"?
Yes.
I get it like a wrong button. Goblin used to have buttons for those out in the universe, and they made sounds. And he doesn't love us anymore.
He doesn't want to give
We
us
don't
that
get them.
anymore, so.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, he doesn't have the special
I
effects
see.
anymore. Well, now, say it again. Call him Moose again.
Moose.
How's that? Is that good enough button for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's
Next time you say something
fine.
wrong, guess what I'm going to do?
I'm going to get the mayhem.
That's exactly what's going to
I
happen.
can't wait to hear this again, and people have to
Oh,
listen
come
to
on.
this
You're not going to listen to it.
on repeat. Well, you know who will listen to this 100 times?
Dong.
Dog.
No, she won't listen to this.
She won't listen to this.
No.
Oh my gosh, Maven Mayhem is out.
And going
Lead
fast.
scorer, going
fast.
very fast with Daddy Long Legs on her heels with that 3-inch inseam. And Mayhem is
3
just
inch,
calling it
3
off.
foot.
Oh, I meant 3 foot.
Buster, be better. Are you sure you didn't drink before you showed up today?
Again, time warp. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm just kidding everyone out there in the Twitter, YouTuber verse. You are not allowed to drink before you play the roller derby.
Of course, yes,
So
I would.
She's just this way. So there's that.
I got, and this is where you apologize to the world for me.
Yeah, I'm so
Say,
sorry.
Sorry
Twitcher tube.
that someone put Buster.
Yeah. We don't know why they give us mics, but they do. Yeah, we take them.
And it's now on like repeat.
Oh no. Maybe it's because we continually take the mic.
Probably.
Maybe we need to end the violence
Oh.
by saying no.
But there's a small part of me that enjoys torturing others,
Oh.
and this might fill that cup
I mean, look
just
at what's
a little
over
bit.
here. Look at what's over here. I wish you could see what
I
was
don't even
happening.
know.
I wish the universe could see what was happening right now because we have some idiot in pink.
An idiot. Yes. The village idiot who's
The
shown
village
up in a
idiot
pink singlet.
In the pink singlet. Hi, Animal.
Hi, Animal.
But it's Loki the Destroyer trying to do something.
I'm
I
not
don't
really
even
sure
know
what he's doing.
It's so bad. He's fly, eagle, fly. We're giving him the thumbs down.
Oh, now he's giving us
so bad.
the
If- I
behind.
wish you were here to see how bad this was, because it's not great. He's pretty darn cute in his all pink situation.
I can never unsee what just happened, and that is now going to haunt my dreams for at least a while.
Right, it was Loki the Destroyer. Pretty sure he was talking trash, but I don't even care. That's how great that
You know
is.
why people talk trash?
Why?
Because they're sad they're not you.
Oh, that's probably true, Buster.
Right? Truth bomb dropped.
Boing, 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 boing.
Everyone out in the Twitter, YouTube verse, that was Myers's bing bong boing.
You don't
Sound
think
button.
they noticed? I think they noticed.
We aren't even telling anybody about this awesome game,
Oh.
which is now 7-point difference. Royal Pains are up 49 to the Deadly Sirens. Oh, 44 now.
Yeah, but let's
Sirens
see.
did gain 2 points on that last
Yeah, I
year.
didn't see if the Pains were out or what happened there, but pretty close game.
Well,
Close game.
We were too
Audience-
focused on your buttons.
We might have been. My sound effects. Blah, blah. Beep, bop, beep. That was
Oh,
yours. That's a good one.
that is like my coined
Yeah, I
button
agree.
sound.
I agree. Oh my gosh, I was on the interwebs today, and some young dumb kid said,
Oh, no.
"I made up overserved," and I thought, "Stitch, please." You
Okay.
did not make that up. I've been saying overserved since before you were born.
In fact,
so
I think
irritating.
you invented that
I
word.
agree. I'm 100, and I invented overserved. But some dumb punk on the interweb. I'm so irritated.
Did you decide that you wanted to troll him?
I went,
and put him in his.
That's what I did. No, I didn't do anything because I'm old and I don't care about the internet. But I was like irritated. I think I yelled at Kirk. Hey, come look at this. It was horrible. Kids are so dumb.
Oh, they are these days.
Not every child. If you're actually watching this right now, you're a good
You're a
kid.
smart kid,
Yeah.
and you
Watch
should
your
keep
journey.
with it.
Yes, you should keep with it. Stay in school.
Stay in school.
Don't do drugs.
All good advice.
You're welcome.
Dare.
Yes. That was good. Can you tell us what DARE is?
No, I have no idea.
Dare to keep kids off.
Dare. Dare.
I don't know. Look at Goblin's just laughing at us. Do you know what DARE is? No, no one knows.
Driving against radical egotistics.
No, no one knows.
Dare.
No.
Do you know what dare means? Do you know what dare means? What? Drugs are really, I would say excellent, but that is not what's
I feel
happening
like
here.
that's not what DARE is.
I cannot find a word for E.
Evil.
Evil. Oh,
about
there we
that?
go. Evil. Drugs are really evil.
Yeah.
Phoenix Fire just did a full barrel roll
And then
on the
Jaeger.
track in
Yeah.
turn 2.
Yep. And then Jaegerin is
And
coming
then-
up trying to get some of those points.
And it's jammer on jammer.
And now Jaegerin
Action.
can get the 1 point. Got to get 1 point.
Oh, yeah, Jaeger's got to get up there. She's got to get one. Oh, she's got 1 point because she passed Beck and Call.
Yep.
And Nikki, who's on the ground, too. What is happening?
I don't know. It's 55. Royal Pains to the Deadly Sirens 44. Getting a little heated out there, a little squirrely.
Little hit. They
Yeah.
also might be tired, which does happen.
I think they are. I think they are because there's not many skaters here tonight.
There are not.
Yeah. So that's a problem. That is a problem.
But you know what there are a lot of tonight?
What?
People in this building.
Yeah. Lots of fans.
And the
that are here
majority
tonight.
of them are not skaters.
Yeah, lots of fans. Lots of fans.
Triple Threat is, or was, blocking Rampage until she snuck up on the inside line. Oh, and she's going to use Brick Smash House to get up front. But Nikki's like, nope, not today, Rampage.
Nikki Necrosis, I tell you what, always in the right
Oh.
spot, super track aware, right? Knows
Do
what's
you
happening.
think she has, like, the foresight? Like, she can see things happen before they happen?
Are you asking if she's a witch? Because I don't think so. No, I don't think she's a witch.
I was thinking more of, like, a Marvel super comic kind of
No, I don't
superpower.
think so. I
But
think she's just good at roller derby. But I appreciate what you're saying. I appreciate what you're saying there, Buster. But no, she's not a witch. You're welcome.
for the record, I never called her a witch. You did.
Well, you kinda
So,
did.
Nikki, when you need to come after someone, it's not Buster.
Well, I didn't say you had weird superpowers. So I don't know.
You should put this.
They can hear me just
Oh,
fine.
no, now I can really hear you.
Oh, God. Bambi's coming up from the back, and T-Bone Trina both trying to get out. 57, Royal Pains 57, Deadly Sirens 46. And they're both, they are neck and neck.
Toe and toe.
Yeah.
Wheel
toe
to
toe.
wheel.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
thank
I
you.
know. Look at that.
Yeah,
toe
that was
stop
good.
to toe stop.
So we're getting-
Although
yeah.
that'd be if they were like facing
At
each
each
other,
other,
I
yeah.
suppose. Listen, they can't all be gold, all right?
Can some of them be?
I hope so, but it doesn't sound like I'm
We'll
doing
start.
any of that
We'll
tonight.
start in about 6 minutes. All the gold.
Perfect.
Sorry you won't hear our commentary for our game because
You know what? Maybe that's a new maybe they need
Yeah,
to mic
Goblin.
us up.
Maybe we need to have commentary on the
Yeah.
track.
You know, we were on the radio this week at KKFI.
Did you know that? Did you know we were on the
And
radio?
we were interviewed by the amazing Michael Hogue, and he kept referring to us like we were Mahomes. And through the entire interview, I kept going, I am amazed that this man is sitting here comparing me to Patrick Mahomes.
Of course he is. We are.
So, in that regards, we should be mic'd for
I
every
agree.
game.
Agreed. I don't know. I
So-
kind of have a bone to pick with Michael. He kept saying, "You're so little to you," and then you're a lot bigger. I'm like,
But
"I'm
you're
not
not.
big,
You're
girl."
like 2 inches taller
I
than
mean,
me.
taller. You could say taller.
You-
than-
well, I mean, truth, 100%. Because other than that, we're twins.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm the taller.
You're the
twin.
taller of the two.
Fair, fair.
And you were born first, so
I'm
that
the
makes
older
sense.
and
You're
taller.
the older
yeah.
and taller
Maybe
twin.
you're gonna grow up to be as tall
Oh,
as me.
I hope so.
Maybe.
One day.
We got 4 minutes left. Royal Pains 57, Deadly Sirens 47. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, the
58.
Pains just picked up one more
I
point.
know, but I mean, this is neck and neck. Really, 4 minutes is nothing. You could totally get this, no problem.
Especially if they're going to keep running up like 12-point jams.
Yeah. And that 12-point jam really only ended up being a 4-point jam, if you think about it that way, because the other person got two
Oh,
passes
that's
as
true.
well.
Yes.
So it's really only
DM.
4. That, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what? And you're also smarter. You're the smarter twin.
well,
So
I'm
how about
older.
that?
When you grow up, you can be smart.
I look forward to the day.
T-Bone Trina pushed out and way up front. It's going to have to wait to get back in.
And she cannot move backwards,
Nope.
folks.
Got to stay.
She can stop if she is out of bounds, though, which you will see Rampage stop here. She's going to wait for Beck and call the passer and come back in.
And Beck's just going to keep hitting her out, keep hitting her out, keep hitting her out. It's horrible. Being behind Beck
It
is
is-
no Gouda.
It is a horrible place
Yeah,
to be in life.
It's really bad. T-Bone Trina coming down the outside. I see Bomb Pop taking a little look-see.
You know, I find everybody's kind of being patient here. I find that interesting.
Yeah.
No
Well, why
one's
not?
real active.
Oh.
Oh, and Brick Smash House is going to break. This is
Yeah.
exciting.
And as soon as you say they're being patient, they race
I
out.
know, and then they race out.
Yeah. But I like it. Oh. T-Bone.
Smash House got at least one. T-Bone's got 4, and she's going to keep rolling.
Smash House is going to the box.
Oh. So, okay, if Smash House is a ghost point in the box, and T-Bone Trina goes through this pack again, does she get 5 points?
She does. but she didn't.
Oh.
So she didn't get Smash House's point. She got the 4, and then that's it. Right? And 0 for Deadly
No,
Silence.
she gets. Oh, I'm not sure. I am not sure. That's not how it works.
No.
You don't get any ghost points.
Unless you pass 1. If you pass 1, then you get whoever's in the box.
And did Tebow not
Did not.
pass anyone the
Did
second?
not.
Oh,
The time
okay.
ran out.
That's where I.
Time ran out. No points awarded for that last one, and then no ghost point. Had she passed
Perfect.
1 person,
Yes.
she would have gotten that ghost point.
And that would have been all 5. Because the jammer was also.
Well,
in the
no,
box.
I said if she passed 1 person, then it would have just been that plus the ghost point. If she went through a revolution,
Oh,
yes,
yes,
she would have
yes,
gotten 5
you're right.
for passing the jammer. But yeah. Buster.
When at
Hey,
some
you
point
gonna-
am I going
I
to get a
gotta-
ding?
Right. Probably not
I
in the
need
next
more
2 minutes.
ding. God, you
Probably
people
not
are
in the next
so
2 minutes.
rude.
Probably not in the next 2 minutes, girl. But I will tell you, they only have to listen to us for 2 more minutes.
And they're probably thinking, thank God.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
You know, Goblin, you're going to put a poll up for us?
No one's even
who wants?
watching.
Oh.
Is anyone watching? I
People
don't.
are watching?
All right.
Oh.
Well, I bet this with the sound off.
Honestly, I would be listening to the sound off too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Great.
So we know there's at least one person watching.
Who's like the audio worked?
The audio works.
Thank
so
you,
thank
one
you,
person.
the one person.
We appreciate
They
you.
probably also raised their hands earlier too. We just
What-
couldn't
oh,
see them.
Truth. But they're probably not, because they're probably not new to roller derby watching this tonight.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Triple threat gets out.
Smart.
And there goes Rampage right after.
Triple threats coming into round 2.
Yep. Really just needs to, hold it together, not go to the box. And I think Triple Threat has it, right? She has that in her
Yes,
box.
I think so. Do you think
box of
she's
tricks?
going to run it? Because
Nope,
there's
just called it.
There will be one more jam here,
Yep.
folks. One
And
more jam.
then we'll be on to the championship game. with
Who do we have
the-
playing in the championship game
We
tonight?
have the lovely Lethals. They'll be in that horrible color pink
Ugh.
against the Sheilas, who are adorable.
Yes.
Yeah.
And easier to look at.
Easy on the eyes.
Easy on the eyes.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't know who your favorites are, but obviously it's the Sheilas.
Yes. They're mine, for sure.
It's gonna be a rough game. It's gonna be a rough game. No? Why? No.
Beck
Goblin.
is in the back.
Sorry.
She's has her arm up, indicating that Bambi must come
Correct,
in bounds
correct.
behind her because she pushed her out.
I think that the strategy here will just to be to hold this and not let anyone out for the last few seconds, so
Yeah,
that the Royal
they've
Pains don't get
got-
any, and then the Sirens don't get any.
This is it. And folks, that was a really exciting
It really was. What a great
third
close game.
place game. And it's still going.
T-Bone
T-Bone's
Trina's
gonna
out.
go get some more points. Look at her being that fun little pony.
Yes.
Points pony. Oh, pony. There we go. There we go.
I mean, maybe next time, Buster.
They won't ask me.
Yeah, they probably won't. But if they do, I'll put the ding in my
Oh,
pocket.
thank you. I'm gonna need more of that in my life.
Well, unofficial scores: 64 Royal Pains, Deadly Sirens 49. It was a pleasure.
An amazing fight on both teams. It was exciting.
It was a pleasure talking with you, Buster.
It was a pleasure spending time with you and Goblin.
And Goblin. Yeah. Finally, ding.
Yeah, ding. Thank you.
Finally, you got it
Ending
right.
on a high note.
And we hope you stick around for the second game. We're gonna have Chew Bacon.
Chew Bacon and Dwayne Denouncer, I believe, is going to
That will
be
be
with you guys
amazing.
on the Twitterverse.
That will
Twitter
be amazing.
YouTubeverse.
But all right, peace out. We'll see you soon.
Thanks again.
chance. Shut up and dance. Shut up and dance. Shut up and dance.
I am Chew Bacon, your host for tonight's championship game between the Lovely Lethals and the Sheilas for Fountain City Roller Derby. We are currently announcing tonight's skaters. Skating for the Sheilas tonight, the Captain Zombina, Mel Malice, Baby Buster, Skate Spear, Ginger Ninja, Myers, Cherry Violence, Dizzy Aster, Thunder, and Gem Annihilation. Skating for the Lovely Lethals tonight, Mad M Butterfly, Criminally Insane, Critical Blitz, The Nace Maker, Quantum Fury, Texas Outlaw, The Queen of Hurts, Killshot, Gortisha Adams, Holly Wound, Mighty Ducky, and Jamalama Ding Dong. They also have coaches and bench staff, and we'll get to them as the action commences. Producing our effort tonight, the esteemed Mind Goblin to my left. So you're about to hear the delusional ramblings of one man and one man only as we bring you the championship game for Fountain Cities. And with the intros out of the way, we are that much closer to the beginning of the first half. This is, of course, a rematch of an earlier game won by the Lovely Lethals. The Sheilas kept that game close in the first half, and the Lethals outlasted them in the second, pulling away for a victory. Sheilas, of course, looking to reverse that trend. Lethals looking to go undefeated. Decent crowd here tonight before the championship game. We'll see how rowdy everyone gets. We will, of course, stay sane and measured in the booth. All right, kicking off will be Criminally Insane, jamming for the Lovely Lethals. Zombina, jamming for the Sheilas. Ginger Ninja on the pivot line against Quantum Fury. Penalty box, of course, is empty for the first jam because Baby Buster has not found a way to commit a penalty before the game begins. But she might be working on it, holding Criminally Insane by herself as Zombina dips through. Criminally goes down, and Zombina is free. Quantum Fury makes the pivot turn, so both scorers are out. Baby Buster going to the box. Speak it into existence, they say sometimes. Zombina now playing a little defense. Ginger Ninja attempts to catch up with the pack. Both packs racing. Zombina and some jammer on jammer violence. Nope. They did call a penalty on Zombina, so Quantum Fury will now have an opportunity to pick up 4 points. Hit Thunder knocked out by Queen of Hearts. And Quantum Fury gets a few more points into that pack. So the first jam will go to the Lethals with one jammer in the box. Our scoring acumen is off. That was a 2-point pass. 2-point pass for the lovely Lethals. There will be one skater in the box for each team. Mad in Butterfly will be on the jam line. That appears to be Mel Malice jamming for the Sheilas. Dizzy Astor and Cherry Violence will be attempting to hold back Madam Butterfly as packs tighten up. The Lethal Pivot doing her work on, that's Critical Blitz on Mayhem Myers. Zombina now out of the box. Full pack for the Sheilas. And Madam Butterfly is out, and Mayhem Myers is out as well. Both packs racing to see who can get up. And Madam Butterfly calls it off, but it's going to be tight. 1 point. 1 point picked up by the Lethals, and we have a timeout. Perhaps an official review if my understanding of hand signals is correct. It is an official timeout. All right, early on, I guess they're going to see if that point's going to stand. So a little bit of a break for 1 point. When we resume, Baby Buster will be on the jam line. So this is an early jam for Baby Buster against Criminally Insane. And we're back to the action. Still one Lethal in the box. Kremley shaking off a hit by one Hit Thunder. Buster goes down. And Kremley's out. Ginger Ninja takes the turn. So she is in scoring position. Queen of Hearts going to the box. Kremley dips into the pack, calls it off for one more point. It is now a 5-0 game with just over 4 minutes played. Madden Butterfly will return to the jam line for the second time against Mel Malice. I believe also her second jam, so I imagine we'll be seeing a similar rotation of jammers and pivots. One Lethal in the box. Critical Blitz is the pivot against Mayhem Myers. Mel Malice takes the inside line and is right out. Kill shot, getting a good block on Myers to free Critical Blitz on the pivot turn. Mel Malice will now attempt to put the Sheilas on the board. And does so. Picking up 2 points. So early in the game, the percentages are higher. That's 40% of the total. All right, math. Criminally Insane will be back on the jam line against Zombina. Ginger Ninja and Quantum Fury pivoting for their teams respectively. Penalty box is empty. Full packs for both teams. Jamalama Ding Dong doing some work on the Sheila blockers. Zombina running into 4 Lethal skaters. Kremley being held back by Cherry Violence. One Hit Thunder and Buster. And One Hit Thunder will be going to the box. Still no lead. But speak of the devil. Kremlin Insane takes it. There is, and there Ginger Ninja now taking the pivot turn. She is in scoring position with one Sheila in the box. Still Thunder. Pack slows down. Skate Spear gets blocked by Gorticia. I'm sorry, that's Texas Outlaw. Texas Outlaw. They don't all look alike, but they are all wearing pink. One Hit Thunder remains in the box. Her sentence not complete. Mad M Butterfly will be on the line against Dizzy Astor, taking her debut on the Jam line this evening. Critical Blitz and Mel Malice will be your pivots. Or the pivots. They don't belong to you. Packs bunched up, no one out to score. Kill shot with a wild hit, knocking Mel Malice out. And in spite of that, Dizzy Astor takes a strange slip and allows Critical Blitz to get around the inside. Kill shot going to the box for who knows what. One Hit Thunder playing some stout defense on Critical Blitz. And it is called off. The Lethal picking up 1 point. The Sheilas picking up 2 points. So doubled up are the Sheilas, 8-4 in favor of the Lethals. Kill shot will be in the box when the jam starts. Criminally Insane will be on the jam line against Zombina. Quantum Fury and Ginger Ninja still pivoting. We have played just over 9 minutes in this first half of the championship game. Skate Spear hitting the floor. Pack speeding up. Zombina being held back by the Queen of Hearts. But still has time to hit Criminally Insane out of bounds. Still no lead. But Zombina being held back by Queen of Hearts. One Hit Thunder. Oh, hit by the Queen on Baby Buster. Yet. And there it is. A 5-point pass for Criminally Insane. And Ginger Ninja finally out of the pack and in scoring position. And Kremley calls it off. We have a timeout, picking up a further, well, that might have been points. Timeout called by the Sheilas, so we have plenty of time to figure out how many points it was. 3 additional points. So an 8-point jam, which with this rule set is pretty substantial. Taking lead up to 11 points, just over 10 minutes played. And while we wait, we can remind you that there's an after party if you're somewhere in the area, or if you're watching from another continent, probably not, but Tom's Bar and Grill over on 40 Highway. There's a karaoke, DJs, drinks, and food till 11 Central Time. All right, we're about to be in a brave new world where the computers do not work. So we're going to be flying blind. It's all right. There goes Madam Butterfly. Jamming for the Lethals. The Sheila's jammer was Mel Malice, who was in the pack. And it doesn't matter because Mayhem Myers is on the pivot turn and in scoring position. And Myers overtakes Madam Butterfly and calls it off. That should be a fruitful jam. That's 2 points picked up. No, 3 points. Numbers. All right, still doubled up. The lovely Lethals have 16. The Sheila's 8 points. Kremlin Insane jamming again for the Lethals. Skate Spear taking her first jam of the evening. Full packs for both teams. Ginger Ninja, Quantum Fury pivoting. Queen of Hearts. And Kremlin Insane is out. Zombina will be heading to the box. And Kremlin trying to make it. Packs are racing. Minute left in the jam. Skate Spear is out in scoring position. Ginger and Baby Buster looking to play a little defense. Not working out so well, and Kremlin is free. Picking up 4 points on that pass. And we've got a Sheila down. And the jam will be called off. So we're going to take a little break and hope everybody's all right. Checking on. Nice community partners. Highly skilled. Annual diaper drive. Effort to support local families with Liberty Hospital's Highly Skilled program. If you were here, that's the beneficiary of the 50-50 raffle. Thank one of our sponsors, Myers Brothers in Kansas City. Providing heavy equipment, automobiles, other devices. Find people and find Myers Brothers in Kansas City. All right, we are back. Skates here helped off the track, which is bad news for the Sheilas as they were already down several skaters tonight. So it will be an endurance competition as much as a roller derby bout. Mel Mouse will be on the jam line against Mad and Butterfly. Penalty boxes are clear. Lovely Lethals have a 10-point lead, and that's about it. All right. So Dizzy Astor gets called, I believe, for an out-of-play block. Mad and Butterfly is in scoring position. Mayhem Myers finally getting out on the pivot turn. Wait, now she's waiting for the rest of the pack. Mel Malice now out. Jam is called off. Well, that was strange. 4 points is the end result there for the lovely Lethals. 14-point lead. Not quite halfway through the first half. Kremlin Insane will be jamming against Zombina. Dizzy still in the box. Relaxing. Sounds nice. Ginger Ninja will be pivoting against Quantum Fury. Zombina being held back by Texas Outlaw briefly. Zombina trying to ride through her blockers. Kremlin Insane being held back by a three-wall of... Oh, and here comes Dizzy Astor knocking Kremlin Insane down. Ginger Ninja and the Nace Maker had a collision as well. And there they go. Criminally Insane takes lead. Both the jammer and the pivot for the Sheilas stuck in the pack. And now Ginger Ninja is free, but about halfway behind on the track. Baby Buster takes a shot from Queen of Hearts. So Kremlin getting held up, which helps the Sheilas a little bit. So 4 points picked up by the Lethals, 2 points for the Sheilas. Extending that lead to 16. We are now exactly halfway through the first half. Mayhem Myers jamming against Madam Butterfly. Critical Blitz pivoting against Mel Malice. Full packs for both teams. This is Myers' first jam of the evening, although with pivoting, she's found herself in scoring positions several times. Adam Butterfly makes it out. Mayhem Myers gets knocked to the inside, recycles herself, and then takes the inside. But Mel Malice is in scoring position. So Baby Buster being held back as the baby and surrenders that point. So 1 point for each team. So Mel Malice able to pick up 1 point at the end there. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Kremlin Insane will be on the jam line. Mayhem Myers returns. This 2 jams in a row. That seems like a lot. Quantum Fury pivoting against Mel Malice. The rotations with Skate Spear out are going to get even tighter. And right there, Queen of Hearts is being held back. And Myers just keeps going, does not call it off. Then does. Did she call it off too late? Not really. So 4 points picked up for the Sheilas, 2 points for the Lethals. So tightening it up a little bit, back to 16. Getting a well-deserved break. Zombina jamming its Mad and Butterfly. So the rotation's very, very tight for both teams. Not a lot of rest. And it's all right. It's only, I guess, an hour of skating. It's not a big deal. All right, Critical Blitz. Ginger Ninja on the pivot line. Zombina and Madam Butterfly are your jammers, but everyone can score points in this game, so there they go. Madam Butterfly gets out and lead. Critical Blitz forced to wait for the rest of the pack. Ginger Ninja on the pivot turn. Sheila's, Ginger gets ahead, so now in the front and calls it off. Crafty for the Ginger Ninja. 3 points picked up for the Sheilas, 2 points for the Lethals. So a 1 point gain, down to 15. We have 11 and a half minutes remaining in the first half of this championship game for Fountain City Roller Derby. We'll have to see if there's a name for the official name for the trophy they're winning today. Do we know? We don't know? All right. We checked with the judges. There is no answer on that one. All right. Mel Malice jamming for the Sheilas. For the Lethals. Criminally Insane jamming yet again. That's a lot of jams. If we had stats up, we might be able to tell you how many it was, but we don't, so we can't. All 10 skaters on the track. And Criminally Insane makes it. And then Myers prevented from the pivot turn by Quantum Fury and the Queen of Hearts, both of whom have been playing excellent defense all game long. And Quantum Fury blocks a little bit out of play and will be going, nope, she will not be going to the box. It's the Queen of Hearts. They don't even look that much alike. All right. Other than they're both wearing pink. And the jam is called off, and a hug between Mel Malice and Criminally Insane to let them know that there's no hard feelings for the 1 point picked up by the Lethals. We're back to a 16-point lead in favor of the Lethals. Quantum Fury, that is Killshot. Killshot trading the pivot stripe for the jamming star, and we've got another timeout called by the Sheilas. And the skaters just kind of hanging out, so perhaps not a pep talk, but just a well-deserved break. Mel Malice will be taking the star from Zombina. There will be, there will be 2 Lethals in the box, so this is a great opportunity for the Sheilas to make up a few points. They will stress test the defense of the lovely Lethals. 16 points, probably a tall order for one jam, barring some sort of cosmic horror, but who knows? That's why we tune in. It's 8 o'clock on a Saturday here at the Olarama and here in Independence on Nolan Road. We're going to get back to the action here. Kill shot called on. Going to try to play some defense, it looks like, on Mel Malice. And try to wait out the 2 skaters in the box. Kill shot good at really all aspects of the game. Blocking, jamming, keeping a positive attitude, things like that. And Mel Malice does make it through, but the pivot turn done by Critical Blitz, so the coaches, or the coach, screaming at his team to skate faster. It's just that easy. So the box is empty. The Lethals managed to play some stout defense there. They weather the storm. 1 point for each team, but that's got to be a victory for the Lethals. He started with only 3 blockers on the track. Still a 16-point game. We have about just over 8.5 minutes left in this first half. Kremlin Insane jamming yet again against Zombina with Quantum Fury and Myers on the pivot line. I feel like we could just loop this and it would be 80% accurate for the rest of the game. Not that we're going to, of course. That would be irresponsible. All right, Zombina and Kremlin Insane being held in the back. Texas Outlaw, Cherry Violence. And there goes Kremlin and Queen of Hearts as a last line of defense. Holds back Zombina. I'm going to guess if I had an MVP of the first 12 minutes, 22 minutes, math is hard, it would be the Queen of Hearts for the Lethals. Zombina is out and in scoring position. So Kremlin dips through, calls it off, and then calls it off a second time and almost hits the announcing booth, which is a felony in many jurisdictions, just so we're aware. There's no headset big enough to put a helmet on over this thing. Not that I've looked into it. All right, so that was a 3-point jam for the Lethals, 1 point for the Sheilas. The lead is up to 18. Madam Butterfly returns to the jam line against Mel Malice. Full packs. Critical Blitz, Ginger Ninja, your pivots. Madam Butterfly playing more defense on this jam. His kill shot is all over the place. And Mel Malice will take lead. Ginger Ninja and One Hit Thunder playing some inspired defense on Critical Blitz, so no penalty called. Mel Malice now in scoring position and in a great opportunity to pick up any number of points, probably 4 or less. And Mel Malice holds on and calls it off. Acrobatic balance for Mel Malice, who then hugs her friend. So 4 points picked up. Somebody called that. I don't know who it was. 42-28. 14 points. Kremlin Insane will jam again against Cherry Violence, who I believe will be making her first jam of the evening. Full packs for both teams. Quantum Fury and Myers, the pivots. And Kremlin Insane gets to the outside. Gem Annihilation does not quite get there. Kremlin is out. Myers wrestling with Quantum Fury on the pivot turn. Quantum's out of play, has to let her go. So the packs will have to speed up as One Hit Thunder is being held back for points and is called off. And One Hit Thunder was that 1 point. So 43-28. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Mel Malice will be jamming against Madam Butterfly. Zombina pivoting against Critical Blitz. Halftime will be a welcome respite for both teams. Buster and Ginger Ninja holding back Madam Butterfly. Mel Malice taking it, and Zombina is going to work to hold back Critical Blitz. Doesn't really matter because the pack had to reset. Critical Blitz now out in scoring position for the Lethals. Mel Malice, who scored 4 points the last time she was jamming. Tries to call it off, is apparently not allowed to because she's going to the box. what looked like a back block, but who can say? So Zombina and Mel Malice in the box. 3 points picked up by the Lethals. That is an 18-point lead. So it's just been a slow ticking up for the Lethals here. 3.5 to go. We have an inverse of the previous situation where now the Sheilas have 2 blockers in the box. Dizzy Astor jamming against Criminally Insane. Myers and Quantum Fury pivoting once again. Kremley makes it through everyone but Myers. Quantum Fury goes down, and now we wait as Kremley gets out. And then Myers. Nope, nobody's out. So Dizzy now the lead, as Kremley's right behind her. Zombina, Cherry Violence, and Mel trying to hold back Quantum Fury as the Queen of Hearts tries to wreck that 3-wall. And Kremley's allowed to call it off as she had overtaken Dizzy and picks up 1 point in the process. So we've got a 19-point game. As we tick down to the 2-minute warning. I don't believe Derby has a 2-minute warning. Nope, the judges say there is no 2-minute warning in Derby. That's good. Madden Butterfly and Ginger Ninja. Whoa. Ginger Ninja usually playing pivot, so this is a little bit different. Critical Blitz. Zombina is actually pivoting and does not like what just happened to her. So Ginger Ninja, all that action is now in lead. Critical Blitz takes the pivot turn. Madden Butterfly being held in the back, and Ginger Ninja calls it off as soon as possible, picking up 1 point, which takes us back to an 18-point game with one. There's also no 1-minute warning is what I'm being told. So there will be no warnings for anyone at any time. Sounds right to me. All right, Jamalama Ding Dong chilling out in the penalty box. Kremley Insane on the jam line against Mel Malice. Quantum Fury and Myers somehow pivoting once again. Will it be the last jam of the half? Probably. They are skating faster than usual as Mayhem Myers takes the turn. So Dizzy and Mel were trying to hold back the Queen of Hearts. So and it's not called off. I think we have a new lead who is Mayhem Myers. So with the final jam of the first half, all of that for 1 point for the Sheilas, 3 for the Lethals. There it is, and we've got a 19-point game at half in favor of the lovely Lethals. We'll have 15 minutes of intermission, and we'll be back for the second half of the championship game at Fountain City Roller Derby.
I'm just doing this and it literally doesn't go off, that's funny in its own way.
And we're back. You're getting a bonus 20 seconds of intermission as we get ready for the famous Olarama, the home of Fountain City. Just a quick recap. The Lethals are leading the Sheilas by 19 points. Both benches are a little thin tonight for various reasons, so skaters having to dig deep. And dig deep they shall, as Kremley Insane and Mel Malice jamming to start the second half. Myers and Quantum Fury are pivoting. Queen of Hearts once again doing some blocking up front as Mayhem Myers takes the pivot turn. Queen of Hearts wanted a shot to the face called. The referees declined the invitation. Ginger Ninja falls. Kremley gets into the pack, calls it off, picks up 2 points. The lead grows 21 points with 29.5 to play. Penalty box remains empty. Mad M Butterfly, Ginger Ninja are the jammers. Critical Blitz and Zombina the pivots. The packs are somewhat mixed. Dizzy Aster and One Hit Thunder forming a 2-wall on the Lethal Jammer. Both pivots out. Ginger Ninja being held by a combination of Mighty Ducky. Well, and One Hit Thunder goes down, thus ruining my need to explain who was in the wall. One Hit Thunder still skating, and Madam Butterfly is free. And Zombina waiting to make her break, and does. And Madam Butterfly calls it off before Zombina can get anywhere. So 2 more points picked up by the Lethals. The lead is up to 23. Not quite a point a minute, but we're getting close. And blood on the track as One Hit Thunder's elbow is gruesome, which I believe is a medical designation. Kremley Insane will be jamming against Mel Malice one more time. Quantum Fury and Myers ever present on the pivot line. And Kremley makes it through. Mayhem Myers running into a dedicated 2-wall of the Queen of Hearts and Quantum Fury as Kremley makes her way around the track. Myers now free in scoring position. The pack slows down just a bit as Kremley makes her way through and calls it, running into Mel Malice. That is 2 more points picked up by the Lethals. 25-point game with 27 minutes to play in the second half of the championship game for a trophy that may or may not have a title. We're still working on that. All right, we've got a little height discrepancy on the jam line as Baby Buster will be jamming against Madam Butterfly. Zombina and Critical Blitz will be pivoting. The rest of the pack is full as the penalty box is empty. Buster playing more defense as her forte is blocking. And decides that she's had enough of that. And now runs into old friend Jamalama Ding Dong, and Buster is free. Out there jamming as Critical Blitz right on her tail. Packs speed up. Mighty Ducky heading to the box. Pack has sped up, which I'm sure Buster is loving. And Buster calls it off. but it looks like Critical Blitz made her way through and did, picking up 2 points. So 2 points for each team. The status quo maintained, which is all you can hope for in a crazy world. Am I right? That's right. Thank you, Goblin. Give it up for the pack. Fascinating. Here we go. Gem Annihilation, I believe, taking her first attempt at jamming. Criminally Insane, her many, many more of those. And Criminally Insane is out as Queen of Hearts takes a shot at Mel Malice from the pivot. And Gem Annihilation, huge pile up here in turn 2. Dizzy down and the last to get up. Queen of Hearts, part of that pile up. Gem Annihilation now in scoring position. Criminally Insane looking, nope, gonna call it off. So 4 points picked up by the Lethals. No points picked up by the Sheilas. That, I believe, is a 29-point difference. We have 6 minutes gone here in the second half. Penalty box miraculously still clear. Madam Butterfly and Baby Buster jamming for their respective teams. Zombina and Critical Blitz pivoting. Who else is out there? Kill Shot, hitting Myers. Baby Buster getting closer than we'd like for comfort. Derby edition. Both jammers still caught up in the pack. Madam Butterfly being held up by Ginger Ninja. Buster being held up by Kill Shot and Dong. Zombina doing her best to hold up Madam Butterfly, who makes it. Zombina waiting for the pack to catch up, so she will finally be allowed to turn, and does. Zombina turning on the jets, trying to catch Madam Butterfly. Close enough. 1 point picked up by each team. So once again, the lead remains at 29 with just under 23 minutes to play. Criminally Insane jamming again against Mel Malice. Penalty box still clear. Quantum Fury and Dizzy Aster. Kremlin getting a little head start there. And I believe they are calling it off due to a false start. But apparently there are no other consequences other than our time. Our precious, precious time. Criminally apparently starting 5 feet further back. That'll teach us all. And Dizzy Aster heading somewhere that is not the track. Oh, Dizzy false started. Thank you, Goblin. So in a land of false starts, only one skater goes to the bench, and it is Dizzy. Mel Malice shaking it off, taking lead. Jammer, in spite of the odds. Mel Malice makes her way into the pack and calls it off, picking up 1, perhaps 2 points. 3 points. No, yes, 3 points. Should learn to be more positive. Roller derby announcing a position of hope for you and yours. It's not Christmas time, right? No? Okay. Well, happy holidays nonetheless. Here we go. Ginger Ninja on the jam line against Killshot, who, while being an excellent jammer, has decided to do other things, pursue other opportunities in the blocking and pivoting experience but has decided that it is now time and takes lead. Zombina on the pivot turn. Nope. She will wait as she has to wait a while as One Hit Thunder goes down. She's returned after a while as One Hit Thunder goes down. She's returned after the elbow injury from earlier. And the pack slows down. And Zombina will be going to the box. So an opportunity somewhat squandered. She takes 4. The Lethals take 2, so managed to pick up 2 points to close the gap back to 24 points. All right, sounding off in the comments. No one knows who I am, so I will reintroduce myself. I am Chew Bacon. Flying solo tonight in the cockpit as my co-pilot is irresponsible and could not show up. But thank you for wondering. That warms an old man's heart. All right, back to the action. Queen of Hearts changing her pivot strike for the jamming star and will now be going to the box. So that was short-lived. Mel Malice trying to get in scoring position and trying to close the gap as we have 18 and a half minutes to play here in the second half. And Mel Malice is in scoring position. Quantum Fury now in scoring position as well. 2 Lethals in the box. So this is yet again an opportunity as Mel Malice being held back by Killshot, calling it off. Did she do it in time? 4 points picked up by Mel Malice, exactly what the Sheilas need. So that makes it a 20-point game. It's the closest we've been in a while. We have just under 18 minutes to play. And we've got a timeout called by the Sheilas. Nope, that says official timeout. Maybe an official review. I don't know. They're using a lot of hand signals. All right, well, another good opportunity to remind you that there is, in fact, an after party after all this action. Who will have time to make it to Tom's Bar and Grill? Located on historic 40 Highway. Karaoke, a DJ, drinks, food served till 11. So there will be many, many skaters there. We hope to see you and yours at Tom's Bar and Grill. We'd also like to thank Zaftig Unicorn Photography, who's been providing photography services for several years and is wearing a delightful rainbow cape this evening. You can reach out to schedule any private photography session, whether it's engagement, wedding, family, or pet portraits. Zaftig Unicorn Photography. And the refs are still talking about something. They may or may not fill us in. Crowd still pretty raucous for a Saturday night in Independence. Everybody's staying in it. The Sheila's not taking this opportunity to take a seat and rest. We'd also like to thank Aaron Grievances for handling the in-arena announcing tonight. You may notice that we're not screaming like lunatics every 35 seconds, so you're welcome. We're just talking like lunatics with a little more frequency. So when we return, it appears that Jamalama Ding Dong will be jamming tonight. Mel Malice, who is because it has been a while. What other things can we talk about? How about the Bruised Boutique? A Derby-owned skate shop dedicating to serving skaters of all levels. The shop offers everything from skates and protective gear to apparel and accessories. Whether you're gearing up for your next Derby bout or just cruising the streets, Bruised Boutique has you covered. So we have two separate groups. We have the refs in the middle of the track, and then we have the coaches conferring on the side of the track, off to your left, right behind turn 1. All right, I believe the ref is going to come. Nope, he's skating the opposite direction of me. So let's see if they're going to come tell us what it is. We aim to serve. The universal sign for what is going on was not accepted by the refereeing crew. Well, some things remain a mystery. Oh, wait. He's getting closer. All right, here he comes. Hold up. Huge news, everyone. Huge news. That last jam, there was a mistake by the refs for the first time ever. There were 6 Sheilas on the track, and no one noticed. And with the points and the penalties and all that, that whole jam has just been called off. So everything you just saw did not count, which is unfortunate for the Sheilas, who had a magnificent jam. So maybe having an extra skater is helpful. We'll have to do some more science there. So no jam. Technically, we'll call that a no contest, as Mel Malice jamming against Critical Blitz. Critical Blitz usually pivoting, so a bit of a change. And it is not Jam-a-Lama Ding Dong, as previously stated, so strike that as well. Mel Malice, lead jammer, as Dizzy, Buster, and Myers are all trying to hold back. Kill shot, they do, but Critical Blitz makes it through in scoring position, so effective blocking to some end, and Mel Malice knocked out of bounds by Kill Shot for a second time as Critical Blitz takes over the lead spot. And Mel Malice now in the back, being held back by a one-person wall of Kill Shot. So 1 point scored for each team. We have to reset the lead here. So 24 points as 16 to play. I didn't catch if they put the time back on the clock from the jam or if they allowed the time to elapse while scrapping all the things. If anybody was paying attention, sound off in the comments. Ginger Ninja will be jamming against Kremlin Insane, who had a short break from jamming. And Kremlin Insane makes her way around One Hit Thunder, now being held back by no one as she will turn. Zombina being blocked by Queen of Hearts and Quantum Fury. As Kremlin Insane is in scoring position, Zombina, gets hit by Queen of Hearts, who will be going to the box for what appears to be, do they call that tripping? I didn't see the hand signals. I did see the penalty, though. So we've got that going for us. All right, Ginger Ninja in scoring position, but Kremlin Insane just going to run some time off the clock. As Ginger Ninja approaches to score, still gets a hit in on Nace Maker. And 4 more points picked up by the Lethals. 70-42, 28-point lead, 15 and a half minutes to play. as time now very much on the side of the Lethals. A lovely Let's Go Lethal chant breaking out in the crowd. Dizzy joining in, probably sarcastically, but maybe in a spirit of solidarity. Mel Malice jamming against Critical Blitz with 2 Lethals in the box. So Mel Malice going to make it through. Pack most likely trying to speed up. Dizzy Astor recycling kill shot as Mel Malice attempts to catch up with the pack. Queen of kill shot now free in scoring position as Mel Malice makes a sharp cut and makes her way around and calls it off while avoiding a big hit from Critical Blitz. So 3 points picked up by the Sheilas back on the board. 25-point lead. 14 minutes left. So they need a bunch of those in a row to get back in this, or the Lethals are going to take that trophy to the after party. Short rotations, teams having to dig deep as Kremlin Insane jams again, rushes to the outside. One hit Thunder can't quite get there. Kremlin stays on her skates, takes lead. Zombina pivoting in scoring position. Buster still in the box. Texas Outlaw taking a brief spill. And Kremlin's through. One hit Thunder down again. And points scored. That would be 2 points scored. So we're up to a 27-point difference. Box. Being told a forearm on Gem Annihilation, center to the box. So we have Mel Malice jamming against Madam Butterfly. Critical Blitz and Dizzy Astor are the pivots. Mel playing some defense. And Madam Butterfly is free. Dizzy trying to make her way up to the turn. Mel Malice gets in scoring position all on her own. So penalty box now clear. Gem Annihilation falls. Critical Blitz also. Gem Annihilation trying to hold back Madam Butterfly, but gives up a point. The lead is now 29 for the lovely Lethals. Just under 12 minutes left. Kremlin Insane. An Iron Woman on the jam line. Baby Buster will be jamming for the Sheilas. Myers back on the track. Zombina pivoting for the Sheilas. Queen of Hearts for the Lethals. 4-on-3 pack advantage in favor of the Sheilas at the moment. Kremlin Insane gets out, takes lead one more time. Buster held up in the pack, but Zombina will take the turn. Now in scoring position. Sheila's trying to get up front. Gives Zombina some time to catch up. Does not make it. Kremlin calls it off. Picking up 4 points in the process. All right. .33 Lethals fans making themselves heard here at the Olarama. going to get back to the action. Mel Malice jamming. It's Madam Butterfly. Dizzy Aster will be the pivot versus Critical Blitz. Penalty box is empty. Mel Malice making her way through as Dizzy gives her a little whip. Myers looking to hold back Critical Blitz from making the pivot turn, but has to let her go. Mel Malice now having enough room to perhaps pick up some points. And Buster takes a spill as Mel Malice calls it off. 4 points. Sorely needed by the Sheilas. We're back to a 29-point game. So they're going to need 7 of those in a row to get back into this. There may or may not be enough time. Kremley Insane jamming once again. Reftacular making a better wall than a window as Gem Annihilation jamming for the Sheilas. And Kremley Insane going to the box as fast as possible as Gem Annihilation now still working to make her way through the pack. Running into Texas Outlaw and the Nace Maker. So the lethal defense will hold with their jammer in the box and no one currently having lead. Sometimes you just speak things into existence. Gem Annihilation now in scoring position. Queen of Hearts on the pivot turn. Gem Annihilation calls it off after picking up 1 point. It's possible that the skater who was in the box, but they don't appear to be counting that skater. Or maybe they were counting that one and no one else. I don't want to get in the mind of a ref. That's someone else's job. All right, so Dizzy will be in the box. Madam Butterfly and One Hit Thunder squaring off at the jam line. Mel Malice on pivoting and looking to get through, but Critical Blitz, a one-person wall. Oh, Madam Butterfly going to the box, so scratch that. Now, so without getting lead, I believe Mel can't turn, and One Hit Thunder will be working to get herself out. Championship win. So this jam going the full time, I believe without points. Tremendous defense played by the Lethals, weathering their jammer being in the box. The lead stays at 28. There are 6 minutes left in this game. Lethals on track, literally this time, for a championship. Sheila's going to need, maybe miracle is too strong of a word, but going to need several monster jams in a row, and Kremley Insane has decided, I think, well, I take that back. She falls. A lot of falling in this jam. Baby Buster back on the track. Somebody got called for skating out of bounds. I believe that was Texas Outlaw. So Kremley now out. Zombina also out on the pivot turn. Pack, after a brief explosion of speed, has slowed down, and Zombina pushing her way through and calling it off. So 4 points picked up by the Lethals, and the scoring ref for the Sheilas has yet to make a determination. 3 points. 3 points picked up by the Sheilas. So a 25-point lead. Is that right? I don't think they've given the Lethals their 4. There it is. So back to a 29-point game. Final score still in doubt. Madden Butterfly jamming against Mel Malice. Adam making it out, taking lead. Mayhem Myers on the pivot turn. Madam Butterfly knocked out of bound by Ginger Ninja as Mayhem takes it all the way through and calls it off. There is no name for that, but there will be shortly for that dance. So 4 points picked up by the Sheilas, narrowing the lead to 26 points with 3.5 to play. Zombina doing dual work as Cherry Violence gets up but cannot hold Criminally Insane. Once again, the lead in scoring position. Zombina making the pivot turn. One Hit Thunder being held back by a combination of Quantum Fury, Texas Outlaw, Queen of Hurts, and Holly Wound. And all of that for 2 points for the lovely Lethals. $28 points. Kill shot on the line against Mel Malice. More skaters being called to the track. Gem Annihilation in the box. Criminally Insane also in the box. So 3-on-3 pack. And Mighty Ducky being called off the track and directed to the bench. Kill shot flying through as the lead jammer. Mel Malice also in scoring position. Now Mighty Ducky has returned to the track. And it is called off. 2 points picked up by the Sheilas, 1 by the Lethals. We have 1.5 to play. Pretty much the only thing in doubt now, the final score. As the Lethals lead by 27 with 1.5 to go. Both teams skating a little short-handed. Both teams showing a lot of heart and more endurance than you would think. Quantum Fury is the jammer against One Hit Thunder. Both teams racing in defiance of their fatigue. Dizzy Astor will head to the box one final time. Quantum Fury racing. The lovely Lethals taking what amounts to an in-game victory lap as the crowd goes nuts for the lovely Lethals, who will be the champions of Fountain City Roller Derby's women's season. basking in the warmth and the glow of the Olarama here in Independence. Dizzy, for some reason, getting involved and getting one last hit on the Queen of Hearts, which I know is a consolation prize. And well, if you can't beat them, I suppose. The period clock is at an end, and they will not call it off. They will make the jam go the full time as we have ended, and the lovely Lethals have taken the crown and are the champions for Fountain City's women's division. And as they line up to give their high fives and bask in the glory, we will sign off. We hope you've enjoyed this season and tonight's broadcast. Watch safely from wherever you are. We'll catch you next time. I'm Chew Bacon for Mind Goblin and the whole crew. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you later.